Three men behind a school fence, a ball that went over, students who walked up to say hello, and a quiet decision now underway inside one Westchester school district about how far it is willing to go to prevent it from happening again. This is the Westchester Brief. I'm Jim. Let's get into it. Last Monday afternoon, during recess at Mount Kisco Elementary School, a ball went over the playground fence. Students walked up to retrieve it. On the other side of the fence, they saw three men. According to News 12 Westchester, the men attempted to talk to the students, and one reportedly offered them a drink. Several open cans of beer were found nearby. Police were called. The three men were detained. In response, the Mount Kisco Police Department increased patrols during arrival and dismissal through Tuesday and Wednesday of last week. The district's school resource officers allocated additional time to Mount Kisco Elementary. And the district is now weighing whether to install privacy screens on both of the school's playgrounds. Halston Media referred to the incident as a red line for community safety. That phrase is doing work. It frames the decision the district is facing not as a security upgrade, but as a threshold that a community has decided it will not allow to be crossed again. Why this matters for the place you live. The incident hit a universal parental anxiety in a specific, concrete way. That anxiety does not stay inside one district. It moves through neighborhood group chats and parent association email threads across Westchester by the end of the week. By the next board meeting, 2 or 3 other districts will be asked why they are not doing what Mount Kisco is doing. And here is the context that nobody is connecting cleanly. The statewide school budget vote is Tuesday, May 19th. Every non-Yonkers district in the county is finalizing its budget proposition right now. Security line items are traditionally routine. This year, in the wake of this week's incident, they will not be. Privacy screens run in the low 5 figures per playground. Expanded school resource officer time is usually within existing budget. But once a district decides it needs something heavier, fencing upgrades, surveillance, monitored entry vestibules, the cost ladder is steeper. The decision Mount Kisco makes over the next 2 weeks becomes a baseline other districts have to answer to. If Mount Kisco installs screens, the neighboring district that does not now has to explain why. That is how a quiet, mundane choice about playground privacy screens becomes a countywide precedent. And it is how a school budget proposition that would have been an easy yes becomes a conversation at the kitchen table. What to watch for. The Bedford Central School District Board meeting where this is formally on the agenda. The language of the May 19th budget proposition in Mount Kisco. Whether other districts publicly match the response or explicitly decline to. And most important, whether the legal outcomes for the 3 detained individuals close cleanly or become their own extended story. Here is what else is happening across Westchester this week. Westchester Medical Center's Brenda Fareri Pavilion, the 162,000 square foot, 128-bed critical care tower on the Valhalla campus, continues to track toward a 2026 opening. The project is $220 million total, backed by a $195 million Westchester County Local Development Corporation bond and a $5 million gift from the Fareri family. Michelin-starred chef Michael Salakis has opened klêma in Larchmont in the former vintage 1891 space. It is his first new restaurant in a decade, and it is Mediterranean. A rendering has been revealed for 260 North Avenue in New Rochelle, a 28-story, 414-unit residential tower 1 block from the New Rochelle Transit Center. The corner of the building will feature a multi-story glass cylinder housing a commissioned art installation. And the Mental Health Safety Net Clinic that Westchester County reopened earlier this month in White Plains is now operational, explicitly naming Mount Vernon, Yonkers, and parts of New Rochelle as priority populations. It is the first time in years the county has delivered outpatient behavioral health services directly rather than through outsourced providers. Subscribe on YouTube for the video version of the brief at the I Live Here Westchester channel. I'm Jim, and I live here. I'll see you tomorrow.